Today's special that we are doing an encore presentation of, and it's a big one. It's glucosamine and chondroitin. We talked a lot about this last week, about youthful flexibility and elasticity. You know, I mean, Andrew, there's normal wear and tear. There's some of us that obviously have particular issues, but people say the same thing again and again and again. They feel the difference.
And that's the only way to judge a joint product. And unfortunately, when folks buy the typical joint products in stores, they're the wrong forms in terms of the form of glucosamine, also chondroitin. They're also in the wrong physical form. They're rock-hard tablets that are difficult to digest, that are hard on your stomach. My product will never upset your stomach. It delivers the best forms that have been established in the research. I've been doing glucosamine and chondroitin for 46 years. It's one of my first products at my company. So no one understands how to deliver glucosamine and chondroitin and follow the science. All the typical contract manufactured products on the market, they don't follow the science. They follow the profit margin of the contract manufacturer. They cut corners, and they're really not trying to make the product that follows the science, which is you're taking it because of the science, not because some contract manufacturer decides to make a defective product.
I want to show you just for a second the options, because there are two big options that Andrew will guide us through. The first is going to be the classic glucosamine chondroitin. It's available in 100, 300, 600, 900 capsules, or there's the bulk powder, and it says 180, but Andrew, that is equivalent to 900 capsules, correct?
That's the same exact quantity of 900 capsules without the capsules. So if you have a smoothie, if you could put it in yogurt, applesauce. Unfortunately, glucosamine and chondroitin are not water soluble. They are not inherently water soluble. So unlike my collagen peptides, which you just put in water and drink, this would have to go into a smoothie. But if you do make a smoothie, you can see how affordable this becomes. And in terms of the UC2,
yes.
UC2 stands for undenatured type 2 collagen.
Yep.
The undenatured type 2 collagen, to be able to add that to the glucosamine and chondroitin, and it works by a different mechanism that I'll describe in a moment. But to add that to 900 capsules, to add that to at least a six months to say a 1 year supply, and to be able to do that for I think for just $30 or $40,
correct,
is unheard of. Unheard of. So it truly is worth the investment. It breathes even more life into the most important. If you just read medical journals, they'll tell you that glucosamine and chondroitin, if you're a doctor reading those journals, it's the first line of natural defense for your joints, because it's the structural molecules that make up your joints. It's like the bricks and mortar of your joints, and you're always wearing on them there. They need to be rebuilt. They're being rebuilt every second, every moment of our lives. But what UC2 does, when you have all the structural molecules there, there's all sorts of communication systems that go on in our body. In this case, it involves our immune system. Our immune system doesn't just seek out viruses and bacteria and what are called antigens to attack. Our immune system is also paying careful attention to all the systems and all the tissues in our body, monitoring what needs to be repaired, what needs to be focused on. UC2 gives messaging to your immune system, telling your immune system and the repair systems to ramp up the work in maintaining the cartilage in your joints. It has what's called an immunomodulatory effect. It modulates the immune system in a positive way, so it really becomes the perfect joint product.
And the price difference is marginal. I mean, as I was showing everybody at home, really very, very small. Here's the pricing of the glucosamine chondroitin with the undenatured collagen. So again, we have 100, 300, 600, or 900 capsules, right? Or there's the bulk powder that's equivalent to 900 capsules, and that's something, let's say, you would add to your smoothie or a yogurt.
And there's, I mean, all of us, there is no escaping the fact that our joints are going to change over the course of our lifetime.
Right.
There's no escaping the fact that our joint tissue is defined by the presence of glucosamine and chondroitin. There's also no escaping the fact that as we age, our body struggles to produce the glucosamine and chondroitin we need and incorporate it into those tissues. This product has an unconditional money-back guarantee. You see a difference. There can be no better joint product with these ingredients in the world because you can't deliver them any better than we do. The typical contract manufactured products in stores and online does not follow the research, and that's why they don't work as well.
You know, a lot of us, whether it's our neck or elbow or hips or knees, you know, a lot of us struggle with something. There's one review here I'll read. And again, this is not a drug or a medicine. It's just fascinating to see what people say. This is Deb, and she says, amazing supplement. After taking this supplement, I can definitely see a drastic improvement in my knee. Previously, nothing has helped, including different knee injections and physical therapy. The discomfort has lessened a great deal. Wonderful product. And that's why, Andrew, people say it time and again, that they will never be without it. They never want to go a day without it because it helps them each and every day.
The interesting thing about these two ingredients, we introduced them long before anyone else, as I said, back in 1979.
Right.
The reason why I did is I was an athlete at that time. And even as a young man, you, as an athlete, you beat your joints up.
Right.
What's funny is now, as I age, the same issues, but for different reasons, I've spent a lifetime now beating up my joints instead of being 20 some odd years old and doing it for sports. So the exact same things that are critical for repairing the joints of elite athletes are the exact same things we need as we age, because our joints, a lifetime of wear and tear, none of us, as they say, none of us get out of here alive, but we all get to choose how gracefully we exit. And when it comes to how our joints function, there's no better solution. There's all sorts of crazy newfangled stuff people love to talk about.
Yep.
There is no better science than the original science. It's like on your bones. There's no better science than calcium because that's what your bones are made of. Right. When it comes to your joints, there's no better science than glucosamine and chondroitin because that's the critical molecule that determines the function and the structure of those tissues. So it might not be as exciting as some new ingredients, but it's just as important and more effective than anything else, just as it was when I first started making it 46 years ago.
We are on a roll tonight. We're 20 minutes in, and I think we've covered 5 different wonderful items already. I will tell you, last chance pricing.